Hey guys, Tyre here, bringing you some more Warcraft 3 action. Same today, spawning on the right, we have Bizzare playing as Orc. Go for the Farseer first, coming across for some harass. Has put down the barracks. And does have one grunt out. Face off against him on the left, we have Cechi playing as Undead. And look at this, this is a Crypt Lord, and he's just running across the expansion, even unsummoning the altar to hit the super early timing and get out in the Nerubian Tower, try and limit the impact of this harass, but he's getting pretty badly harassed. Gonna lose an Acolyte here. The map is Echo Isles, and this one from the ESL Qualifiers for Europe in the other weekend. I was going to play in these actually for the in the Americas region, but I got sick, so I didn't really want to wake up super early while sick. No, it wasn't super early to wake up. It was 6:30 AM my time. I'd rather sleep in while I'm ill, you know? Anyway, back into the action. Seen 3 Acolytes go down, I believe. So the harass going pretty well. Definitely 3 Acolytes. Guess it's 75 experience, 25 XP each. Oh, but surround attempt here. Cechi. Oh, not quite, not quite. But he's running back behind the mine, so hard to see how he gets himself out of here without town portaling. Trying to stay in here for as much damage as he can possibly get. Maybe one more Acolyte, but not going to happen. Has to town portal out. So you got 4 Acolytes there. No, 5. Okay, 5. That's a pretty respectable number. Even though he didn't get to harass the mine. The mine's not even going down yet. Put down a tower there. And hasn't even been able to plant the mine. Bring the Acolyte back to the main mine. Just start mining up. That's how far he got set back by all those Acolyte kills. So interesting strategy there from Bizzare. Instead of trying to harass at the creeping, going for the main instead. It did work out pretty well for him on the whole. More creeping here from Cechi. Not sure what that's supposed to signify. Now looks like Bizzare going to do some creeping of his own.
Forces are under
Torrent
attack.
Chieftain underway, but no tech structure yet. Interesting. No bestiary or anything else. And Cechi looks like he's going to come on the offensive. Okay, he's going to try to creep up this camp. He doesn't lose that ghoul there. Nope. Moves it back in time. Beetle doing some scouting, maybe interrupting some healing cells. Here we go. Removes the healing cell from 1 grunt.
A player's forces are under attack.
And now sending in a couple more beetles. Expansion from Bizzare. Want a gold mine about just under halfway complete now. And Crypt Lord did hit level 3 with that. So he's going to have the level 2 beetles, and they are hard to deal with. It's such a huge power spike. Few corpses here. Bizzare has to cancel. He knows those level 2 beetles are too strong. And look at this. He's going toe to toe with the whole Orc army just with beetles. Not even that many. Out of mana now. Did pick up the boots, and I do think that's really important for my own Crypt Lord play. I'm getting the boots super helpful. Bestiary, he's trying to put it down at the expansion position. Bizzare looking for the cancel, also harassing this grunt. Stop to help the grunt get away. Beetle's getting low. In come the ghouls now, though. That grunt also getting very low on the run. Now going after the wolves. A bit of extra experience. Crypt Lord getting low. Quite low. Running away. Oh, but the surround on the Farseer. Very well done. Trying to break the surround. Looking for the kill on the ghoul. But I think he's still blocked in there. Crypt Lord coming in for a couple finishing swings. Summons one more load of beetles. And now I'm putting pressure on the Torrent Chieftain. No, going after the grunt again. Crypt Lord still in here, still low though. Maybe he wants to stick around. He's just about there for another set of beetles. Though he's got pretty much close to his limit here. Thanks to all the burrowing. And he picks up the peon as it comes out of construction. Now going after the bestiary. Got a Wind Rider coming through. And Cechi's not going to be well prepared for that. He's got no preparation for that at all. And quite a late tech here. So we might have to start transitioning into Fiends now in preparation for these Wind Riders. Here comes the Shaman. Pushing away one beetle, but there we go, burying them away. And Cryptlord on the run. No shop at the expansion, so he might have to do the long run home. And here are the Wind Riders. Oh, but he did kill the Bizzare. Wow.
Are under attack.
So no more Wind Riders. So maybe he can get away with not reacting to that immediately. Gonna warm it up, going for the reinforced defenses for the burrows. And trying the expansion again, but I imagine these burrowed beetles are going to see that coming. Super low health ghoul down here at the bottom. Here come the ghouls again.
Siege.
Looks like they're heading off to the main this time. Maybe we're going to find these low health grunts. Beetles over here scouting out the creeping at the moment.
Players' forces are under attack.
And that's level 3 for the Farseer. Level 2 wolves going to be the option. Claws attack +6. Going for a tower here. Trying to defend. He's got the double shaman down here. Ready to purge off any harassing beetles. And wow, look at this. Not going in for the ghouls actually attacking the base or anything. Just going to try to steal a bit of experience away here for the Cryptlord. He's actually getting pretty close to level 4 now. Bizzare though, getting control of the caps in the center. Stealing away that experience. Level 2 on the Tauren Chieftain. And no towers back here. Or back here, well, I mean, no spirit towers. So, you know, maybe a Wind Rider could come in from like an angle down here and put some pressure on these acolytes. Well, maybe with one Wind Rider, that's not going to be terribly efficient. They're healing on the blight, so might not bother. And if, you know, Bizzare can stake his claim, maybe could get this camp over here, maybe even steal away this camp.
Players' forces are under
He'll be in
attack.
a really nice position. Cechi is transitioning across to the Fiends now. Double crypt as well. Got the web coming through. No rebuild Bizzare, only getting that now, so... Oh, leaving the claws behind there. He's got a pretty full inventory at the moment. I typically, you know, when I play I don't get stuff teleportation, but I'm open to trying it out. So far though, I haven't been terribly impressed with its performance. I don't think he's even used it yet. Rider there, but the Fiends are there as well. He's sent all the beetles into the gold mine.
The town is under siege.
Line. So he doesn't quite have enough here to fight, but he does have the web. Using one ghoul there, the impale, slowing the orc army down. 2 ghouls down, but did take down the Wind Rider. And come the ghouls now. The rest of them, Fiend in some trouble, trying to run away. Oh, very, very low. Oh, but we're going to see a grunt go down as well. Now going after the shaman.
A player's
Ghouls
forces
back
are
here.
under attack.
Ghouls in the base. Do you have the Death Knight in production? 3/4 done now. Oh, going for the surround on the Farseer, and I think he's got it there. Can he hold the surround? Stomp. Fiend burrowing down. Farseer not taking very much damage here though. Trying to keep the surround on. A lot of the low health undead units. Might need to bring these guys in to try and reinforce the surround. There we go. Big stomp. 2 ghouls down, I think that was. And the Farseer breaking free. Bit of blocking level 4 now for the Farseer, and now the Cryptlord with the purge in a bit of trouble. Has to pop the invul. Turning around, going for the shaman now. Looks like one of them going to fall. And here comes the Death Knight to keep the Cryptlord healthy. Another ghoul going down. Another ghoul looks likely to fall here as well. Maybe a bit of blocking. No, he's got the Death Knight there for the coil. Oh, crit from the wolf, and that's it. So, Cechi a little bit sloppy with the ghoul control here, gifting a bit too much experience away from Bizzare. You have to remember he does have his own expansion up and running, even though he does have 1 extra peon here than he needs. So you can't really take trades that inefficient. And quite far behind on experience now, the Farseer hitting level 4, TC 3.5. So that's bad news for Cechi, but is getting this camp in the center. just about there for tier 3, but we see tier 3 underway.
A player's forces are under
Bizzare
attack.
as well coming through to the center. We may be a little bit too slow. Spins the coil to secure the kill. Picks up the wand. Now the Death Knight out the front getting purged, taking some focus fire big time. Has to town portal out to keep it all safe. Fire onto the Crypt Lord, but not enough damage. Gets out of there. But there's not much experience left on this side of the map. Cechi, nice to see you remembered that item. Still one over here from that camp he did earlier. It's got the turtles, the small camp down here. Most of the experience left is on Bizzare side of the map.
A player's forces are
There we
under
go.
attack.
It's tier 3 now. Starts up the Lich, so that's going to delay his orb a bit. Picks up a mana potion as well. Another town portal. And Skeleton sent over to do some scouting. Got a ward down in a nice position here. Keeping tabs on the Undead army. And he's persisting with the Wind Riders. Interesting. In spite of being up against so many fiends, he's still pumping out the Wind Riders.
A player's forces are under attack.
I mean, they can be pretty damn powerful with the Envenom Spears with the poison. But man, they fall so quickly to fiends. I just don't think that's a terribly good idea. Armor upgrade coming through now. Beetle's doing some scouting as well. Got a few headhunters in the mix. Wow, interesting position. Putting down a sentry ward over here.
A player's forces are under attack.
The big turtle, and he gets a Talisman of Evasion. Medium item. So both players at a very, very similar food count now. We've got the Undead Tri-Hero with the orb, and that is very, very powerful. He's also got a second shot at the expansion, which I think is a nice idea.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, we could put in the turtle camp as well. Solo creeping it though with the Tauren Chieftain. I'll get him so much closer to level 5. And he gets claws +9.
A town is under siege.
Coming across to the shop. Is he going to pick up the invul? Yep. Invul control, very, very important. Only one shop on this map. And here we go. Got a good number of beetles there. So we still do have 3 shaman with quite a lot of mana left. Oh, look at this stasis
A
trap.
town is under siege.
So spicy meme. And the Undead army heading up here to the main, going after the altar. Saw that the Shadowhunter was training from there, but couldn't cancel in time. Just for the easiest target, the shop next. Might be able to pick off this burrow that's out the front as well. Here come the Wind Riders. Fiends coming forwards, looking for the web. Don't quite get in range. Going for the shaman now. Some of the army split off here though. She needs to be careful. Got the frost armor though, doing some nice work. Here we go. Focus fire onto these Wind Riders. They're going down fast. TC getting out the back. Decent stomp there. Death Knight taking a lot of focus fire, but he's got the invul. Activates. Where the cores from Cechi though. Very, very slow. About to lose another fiend. Late with the coil. Loses that one. But a couple Wind Riders falling. And the Shadowhunter also very, very low. Death Knight low. So is the Lich. Coil that. Where's the Novus though? Oh, he's going for a frost armor. I forgot about that. Healing. Oh, but the Lich does go down. The focus fire just too strong. And maybe... Oh, Shadowhunter goes down. Death Knight next on the cards. And the Death Knight also falling. But the Undead army remaining is quite strong. And now on the back line, taking down these very vulnerable headhunters. Big stun. I see a few more headhunters going down here. Shaman pretty much out of mana, or one of them still got quite a lot. But that could make it hard to deal with the beetles. He's still got a bucket load of mana left. Oh man, this is greedy stuff here. trying to kill the headhunter, but got an orb of lightning here, and he's getting the doing here. Getting the purges off on the destroyer. Takes out the Spirit Lodge. Oh, that's a huge stomp with the lightning shield, and that's level 5 on the Tauren Chieftain, level 5 on the Farseer as well. Level 3 wolves. This is bad news. He's got the destroyers up in the air though.
A player's forces are under
Let's
attack.
get that one. TC out the back. Where's he going with that? Lich gonna find him, get a bit of damage on. Undead army chasing him here, but turning around now, going after the barracks. Gonna try and take out all of Bizzare's production buildings. And nothing coming across here to repair. He's got a few peons in the burrow, but they're shooting at the beetle here. Not a high priority target. There we go.
A town is under siege.
Oh, thing comes out of burrow, but very quickly Focus Fire has to go back underground. TC a little bit low. Pops the heal potion. Good stomp. Look at that stomp. Fiend's quite low after that. Shadowhunter is back with the chain heal. Good stun though, and that's level 6 on the Crypt Lord now. And Rider going down. Oh, Focus Fire onto the Lich. Lich in some big trouble, falling fast. And down he goes. Destroy down. TC quite low now, Focus Fire, but just enough mana from the Shadowhunter for another heal. Keeps it safe. Shadowhunter now in risk. Turn around onto the Wind Rider. Wind Rider quite low. Both Wind Riders going to fall here. Level 3 on the Death Knight. That's a big number. Really needs those level 2 coils. And that's going to make life much harder for Bizzare. Oh. Did he cancel something there? Maybe not. Look at these low health Orc heroes. We might be... Oh! Stun. Coil. Still standing though. Tauren Chieftain. Stomp. Buys the heal potion, still alive. And the Death Knight getting very, very low. Chain heal just to save the day and time. And now the Death Knight in trouble. Has to town portal out. Fiend. Oh, goes down the sentry ward, saving the day. Healing wave from Bizzare. Oh, that was clutch. The heal potion and then the healing wave. Just in the nick of time to keep that Tauren Chieftain safe. But you can see how much more resilient the Orc army is without the Orb of Corruption around. Cechi, you know, letting the Lich die. Well, he didn't really want it to die, but yeah, missing that Lich, missing the Orb of Corruption. Such a huge amount of damage. Gone begging. Double crit fiends though. Pumping the army back up. And Bizzare buying all those consumables. Very low army size himself. 52 now versus 72. So 20 food behind. Bizzare having to rebuild a lot of these production buildings down here. Slowing them down. Going to spend those resources.
A town is under siege.
On reconstructing all those buildings. Here we go. Going off to the altar now. Army pretty healthy, but thin on the ground. And that's going to be the altar down. Let's get any more hero revives. Going to have to be from the tavern. Okay, here we go. Fighting underway. Death Knight in some trouble early on. Impale misses the Tauren Chieftain. The Death Knight goes down in the blink of an eye. Now the Lich next on the cards. It's getting a lot of focus fire. Fiend's going down fast though. So are the Wind Riders. Couple destroyers up in the air, maybe a bit of focus fire onto the Crypt Lord now. Doesn't have any heroes to help defend him. Alright, focus firing on all the fiends. 2 Wind Riders about to fall. Stasis trap maybe could go off here. Another fiend going down into the burrow, but he's got the ward down. The burrow's not helping out too much. Focus fire onto the Crypt Lord. Oh my god, the last second Hex! Can't town portal out. And all the undead heroes are deceased. And the Undead army out here stranded by itself with the Orb of Lightning with the level 2 Endurance Aura. Very hard for them to run away here. He's trying to fight this one out for a bit longer. Statue down. Going after these casters now. Trying to fight it out. Another Wind Rider, but level 6 on the Farseer. Splits up the wolves almost instantly. And now the Undead army on the run. The wards from the Master Witch Doctors working a treat. Buyback. Wow, buyback. This could be a big impale. Oh my god, he missed it. Could have got everything. Okay, there we go. Gets 2 of the heroes. Fox far into the TC, but TC nearly level 6. Tower Portal's out. Oh, statue goes down. Was that level 6? Yes. And I think with that, Cechi has lost the game. The buyback. So expensive. And he lost so much of his army there after all his heroes had died. So he's going to try to go for the buyback on the Death Knight as well. Oof. I feel like there's no real rush for him to run into a fight again, right? Maybe he could have just gone for a tavern revive. Like, how much is he going to lose? Okay, fighting underway. Focus fire early on onto the Crypt Lord. But the Death Knight with no mana here. Crypt Lord just dies instantly. And Chieftain goes down, but of course he's got his ultimate reincarnation, so that's not going to work. And there we go. Cechi throws in the towel. Well, Cechi, you know, overall, it's a little bit sloppy with the ghoul control early on, but didn't end up getting punished too badly and managed to maneuver himself into a good position, was 20 food up. His hero levels were a little bit lacking, but then, man, in the fights, Bizzare just turning on the hero focus. Knocking down the Lich and the Death Knight again and again and again. Man, I think he just needed to be super, super cautious with that Death Knight. Maybe put it in a completely different control group, have it standing out the back for some long-range coils, because without the Death Knight and the Lich, Cechi just got slaughtered in those fights. Really missed the Orb of Corruption. That focus fire probably would have been able to kill the Tauren Chieftain that time. He just had that orb. But GG, very well played by Bizzare. Some clutch action from him, especially when he saved that TC down by the shop on his expansion. Man, that was awesome. I'll wrap on that, guys. Thanks for tuning in to some more Warcraft 3 action. And until next time, goodbye and good luck.